Do you go to the bathroom and your dog follows you in? Or do you close the door and your dog waits outside or scratches at it until you open it? There are several reasons a dog does this, and they don't all mean the same thing. Some are completely normal. Others are a sign that something isn't right, and in this video, I'm going to explain all of them. The first, and the one behind almost everything else, is that you're their emotional anchor. Researchers at the University of Veterinary Medicine, Vienna, ran an experiment where dogs had to solve a problem to get food under 3 different conditions: alone, with their owner present, and with a stranger. The dogs kept trying for much longer when their owner was in the room, and that effect disappeared when the owner was replaced by anyone else. What they found is that dogs use their owners as a secure base, just like a baby uses a parent to explore the world without fear. So your dog isn't following you just because they've got nothing better to do. Your dog follows you because you're the person they look to for reassurance. And that has very odd biological roots. Dogs were already living alongside humans more than 14,000 years ago, before agriculture even existed. They've spent thousands of years being selected to stay close to people. That connection is literally in their DNA. But on top of that bond, there's something much more everyday going on. Your dog has learned that following you pays off. Every time your dog follows you and you look at them, talk to them, or pet them, you're teaching them that this behavior gets results. You're not doing it with bad intentions, but the result is the same. Your dog learns that following you leads to rewards, so they repeat it every day. This kind of accidental reinforcement is one of the main reasons the behavior sticks, and the most effective way to stop it is to change when you give attention. Try to give that attention not when your dog follows you, but when they settle calmly in their own spot. But sometimes it has nothing to do with the bond or the rewards. Sometimes it's something much simpler: boredom or anticipation. Dogs learn our routines with surprising accuracy. If every morning you go to the kitchen, put on your shoes, and then head out for a walk, your dog knows exactly what comes after each step. Your dog isn't going to stay on the couch and wait. They're going to trail right behind you so they don't miss anything. The same thing happens when dogs don't have enough stimulation. If there's nothing interesting in their environment, the most interesting thing in the world is you. A dog who's getting enough physical and mental stimulation is much more likely to settle down than to shadow you everywhere. But there's one reason many owners miss: because the dog doesn't look scared, just clingy, and that reason is fear. A dog that constantly seeks you out in stressful situations, like thunderstorms, loud noises, or changes in routine, isn't following you because they love you more than ever. Your dog follows you because they're scared, and to them, you're safety. A study published in Scientific Reports showed that fear and anxiety are the most common behavioral problems in pet dogs, and that they tend to appear together. If your dog only clings to you like that in certain situations, the problem isn't the following itself. It's the fear behind it, and that absolutely deserves attention. And speaking of what puts your dog in that state, there's something almost nobody wants to admit, and it's that you influence this more than you think. One study found a significant correlation between the owner's anxiety level and their dog's fear-related problems. It's not that dogs copy you on purpose, it's that they're constantly reading your signals and adjusting their emotional state to yours. An owner who's constantly tense, says overly emotional goodbyes, or overreacts to everything is more likely to end up with a dog that's overstimulated and overly dependent. It's not your fault, but it is something you can change. And when a strong bond, constant reinforcement, and fear all come together, that's when the most serious issue can show up: separation anxiety. There's an important difference between a dog who prefers to be near you and a dog who can't cope without you. The first is perfectly normal. The second has a real problem, and constant following is just one of the symptoms. Dogs with separation anxiety don't just follow you around the house. They start showing signs of distress as soon as they realize you're about to leave, long before you even close the door. The signs to watch for are: they follow you from room to room without ever really relaxing. They get agitated as soon as they see signs that you're about to leave. They bark, howl, or destroy things when left alone. They won't eat or rest if you're not there. They have a hard time calming down even when you come back. If your dog shows several of these signs consistently, this isn't just clinginess. It's real distress, and it needs a specific plan. In these cases, start with very short, gradual departures, keep your goodbye calm and brief, And in more serious cases, get help from a behaviorist or a veterinary behavior specialist. Now, I recommend the video that's showing on screen where I explain why dogs shake like they're wet even when they're completely dry. Tap the image to watch it.